Holy fuck. What a day to do a first vlog. And I'm not talking about the nice weather. I'm talking about how shitty people are. I mean, this is the second time taking my bike out and like right away dealing with shitheads. And I mean, I didn't get either on videotape because it's the thing that just happened like 15 minutes ago. Even if I did record it, I wouldn't post it because it was so close to home. But so yeah, I'm leaving, and I'm just pulling out, and this fucking guy, he's walking like 4 fucking dogs, and they're what I call hardly dogs. Like they're dogs that like they're like corgis and shit like that. They're not even like full-size dogs. And so he's walking like 4 of them. None of them are well behaved or trained. And this little like corgi pug mix thing gets off its fucking leash and it just starts coming at me. And like, it's not my proudest moment to fucking run from a corgi pug mix, but I'm on a bike and I don't want to get my fucking ankles bit off, so I do exactly what the motorcyclist handbook tells you to do. Now, I was already going slow, so I just fucking got on it, I pinned the throttle and got the fuck out of there. Well, doing that essentially caused this little bastard dog to chase me out in the traffic. Well, that's not my fucking problem. And so I'm fucking going up the hill, getting away from this little bastard, just trying to bite my fucking ankles off. And this other asshole who's just out for a walk is like screaming at me like, "Hey, slow down, stop." Like, no, motherfucker, why would I do that? So this dog can fucking attack me? Like I'm doing exactly what the motorcyclist handbook tells you to do if a dog is chasing you on a bike. Which if you don't know, if you're already moving, you need to slow down to kind of fuck up his timing, and then you speed up and get the fuck away. I was already going slow, so I just fucking gunned it and got the hell out of there. And it's like, if I was on foot, he wouldn't have told me to slow down. He would have just kept his fucking mouth shut or something, or he would have started running as well. Like, you know what I mean? It was because I was on a motorcycle, I'm the bad guy all of a sudden. Oh my god, man, so fucking stupid. And that wasn't even the most, asinine thing that happened to me today. So, this morning, I went out to see a friend of mine for breakfast. And on the way home, I'm like a backcountry road. And I get stuck behind this Prius with a little old lady in it, and she's doing like 10 under the speed limit. I think she's doing like 35 and a 45. And I got this guy in a truck right on my ass, tailgating me. So I'm sandwiched in between this Prius and a truck. Now, I don't want to be in that situation. I want to get the fuck out of there. Hey, here comes 2 bikes. Give them the old fist in the air. So yeah, anyway, so I don't want to get sandwiched between these 2 motherfuckers. And we're coming around like a slight bend, but like it's a backcountry road and it's barely a bend. It's like this right here where we're coming up, where like it's kind of a bend. In fact, actually in this situation, the bigger threat is what's coming over that little bit of a hill. But anyway, like it's barely a bend, but they're solid lines, so technically, legally, it's not okay to pass there. But I felt it was a bigger risk being sandwiched between these cars, so I went ahead and I passed this lady. And I wasn't like super aggressive about it or anything. I probably barely hit 50 miles an hour passing her. So I figure, I didn't put myself at risk. I definitely didn't put anybody else at risk. No harm, no foul. She's going 10 under. And I wasn't like driving like an asshole in it. Anyway, I mean, I'm not going to defend myself. It doesn't really matter. The point is, like 2 miles down the road, I come to a fucking red light. And the truck that was behind me comes pulling up right next to me. And so when you're on a motorcycle, and if you don't know this already, when somebody pulls up next to you, it's usually one of 2 things. Either one, they didn't see you, and they almost just fucking crushed you, but they pulled away at the last second. Or 2, they're pissed off and they want to scream at you. Well, in this case, it was number 2. He was pissed off at me because I passed that lady around a bend. And actually, it was a bend like this. This bend right here is not that bad. And at the speed she was going, I passed her no problem. Yeah, and I will admit, legally, was it correct? No. But I feel justified in that it was the safe thing to do. Anyway, back to the story. This fucking guy pulls the window down. I look at him, put my visor up. And he's like, "Hey, if I see you pass another car like that on a turn, I'm calling the police." And then real weird, like he did like a 180 and got like real protective, like, I don't want to see you die or some shit. I did the worst thing you could possibly do. I mean, it was pretty fucking funny, but I literally said like the worst thing you could ever say to somebody who's mad. I said, hey, settle down. It's just like, we've all had like blood boiling moments in our lives, but until that moment, I'd never actually seen the moment when someone else's blood boils until I said this to that guy. I said, hey buddy, just calm down. And he didn't say anything, but he gave me this look. Man, I'll tell you this, I know for a fact he did not have a firearm with him, because if he did, he would have fucking shot me. He was so fucking pissed. And thank God, like almost as if on cue, the light turned green and I got the fuck out of there. And thank God he had a shitty old truck that probably couldn't do 60 miles an hour. But oh my God, like, and then like, and here's another like crazy thing, like what, like, God forbid he would have done that shit on like a day where I wasn't, like, imagine if I wasn't in a good mood. Like, who knows how that could have fucking turned out. Maybe I didn't feel like being a smartass. Maybe I was like, you know what, motherfucker, I'm gonna get off my bike, you're gonna get out of your car, we're just gonna fucking end it right now. Like, crazy shit like that, that's what happens when you get in an altercation with somebody like that. Like, it's not worth the risk. Now, like, the sadistic side of me is kind of happy because I know I ruined that motherfucker's day by saying that. Hell, he might remember that day for the rest of his life. He was so pissed off. But it wasn't worth the risk, honestly. It just, oh man, what a fucking maniac. And what really kind of pisses me off, like, I wasn't as mad as he was about the situation, obviously, but it pissed me off that he was mad at me because I did what I did because he was tailgating me. It was like, if you weren't on my ass, I would have waited a little longer till there was a better place to pass the lady. But I wanted to get the fuck out of that situation. And here's the thing, like, if it were possible to have a normal civilized conversation with someone like that, we could have, you know, come to an agreement like, yes, I was wrong for passing where I passed, but you were also wrong for tailgating me. And we could have shaken hands and walked away and no harm, no foul, but you're just not gonna have a conversation like that with somebody in that situation. And so, like, you're better off just getting the fuck out, ignore them, you know, keep your eye on them, but just get the fuck away from them as best you can. And if they're following you, man, I don't know, go to somewhere crowded with a lot of people, so if anything crazy happens, there's witnesses. Like, I don't know, your best bet is probably just to, like, ride to the nearest police station, I would think. There's another motorcyclist. Give him the little hands in the air. Hell yeah. I actually hate doing the stupid motorcycle wave, so I just do dumb shit. Like, I'll put my fists in the air, or I'll give them the little pistol fingers, or I'll blow a kiss. Like, I don't know. I think it's fucking stupid to just wave at every motorcyclist just because they're on a motorcycle, but I do it anyway. I just have fun with it. Man, I need some twisties. I'm sick of the straight ass roads. What's down here? I don't think I've ever been down this road. Man, I feel like I was just talking a mile a minute there. Fucking all worked up. I probably need to get like a helmet mount if I'm gonna continue to do this fucking vlog shit. Probably won't. I'll probably do 2 or 3 more of these and never do another one. Not like anyone's ever gonna fucking watch this stupid shit. Oh, ooh, I just saw a dirt road. Hold on. By the way, I'm on a dual sport motorcycle, and I'm in a part of North Carolina where there's like nothing in terms of like trails, at least not legally. So I'm always looking for anything. I need a safe place to turn around. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. This is a private lane. This is not what I'm turning down. This is where I'm turning around. I just saw something fucking interesting. Fortunately, you probably don't see the things I see because the camera's mounted on my handlebars, but This is what I'm talking about. What is this? No dumping, but I don't see no trespassing. Let's see here. This is unusual for this part of North Carolina. Oh yeah, oh, that's muddy. Okay, what do we got here? Mud, 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 sand. Okay. I have no idea what's back here, if I'm allowed back here. I'm gonna pull my visor up. Alright. This looks pretty shallow, yeah. Tires are pretty much bald though. And I have no fucking, or I've got too much air in them. But I'm not looking to do anything crazy right now. This is the most, you know, trail-oriented thing I think I've ever seen. And this part of North Carolina. Oh, almost lost it there. I definitely feel like I'm probably going to ride up in someone's yard though, because as possibly, oh, this is the end of it anyway. Fuck. Yeah, I was going to say this. It's too good to be true. And it is. Oh, stalled her out like a little bitch. Oh yeah, she starts up perfect. Oh yeah. We'll try this side of the trail on the way back. See how deep that is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got no fucking traction right now. I've got a new Shinko 244 sitting at home. I'm just really trying to eat the last of the treads on this thing before I swap them out. I don't even know why I bother to worry about that, because the tires are so cheap. They're like 45 bucks, I think. In fact, when I buy these tires, I just buy 2 at a time, or well, 4 technically, two rear and 2 front. Or sorry, 3 at a time. 2 rear, 1 front, because the fronts don't go down nearly as fast as the rear. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that was no joke. The best off-road riding. Holy shit, that mud is everywhere. That's the best off-road riding I've done this close to home. And if you're wondering where this is outside of like the Jordan Lake area, in the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina. Oh, there's another dirt road back there, but that looked like a, well, fuck it. What else am I doing? I might as well turn around and go try that other road as well. But these are my joy rides. I just ride around looking for anything that is not pavement. And I'm usually let down. In fact, I'm always let down, because there's just nothing around here. The fucking visor is covered in mud. Actually, I used to not wave at motorcyclists out of spite, because I thought it was so fucking stupid. But then I rode with my brother lives up in Pennsylvania, and I rode with him a few months ago, and he waves at people, and so I started doing it just for shits and giggles, and now I just kind of started having fun doing dumb shit. Like I said, I'll blow kisses and do the pistol finger thing and all kinds of dumb shit. And you can tell, like, it really pisses off like the cruiser riders, like the Harley guys. They'll give you some dirty fucking looks if you blow them a kiss. I don't know what's worse, like, well, not that I care, but if you're somebody that does care about whether or not people wave at you, would you be more upset by somebody not waving at you, or by somebody being a dick in the way they wave at you, you know? Like, would you be more upset if somebody blew a kiss at you, or just didn't do anything at all? You know, that, oh man, I wish I had a helmet cam, because I'm looking off to my left here, and the sun's setting over Jordan Lake. That's pretty fucking nice. I would have thought that country folk would be more open-minded towards motorcycles, especially like dirt bike, dual sport style motorcycles that I ride. But they're really not. All the issues, well, at least in my experience, any assholes I've ran into, where it's always out in the country. And what my theory is, the reason why country folk don't like dirt bike, dual sport style bikes is because a lot of the local kids, teenagers, whatnot, probably rip around on them and damage people's property and shit. And so anytime they see a bike that looks like a dirt bike, they got something to say. And I've experienced it multiple times. I had a lady, fucking, she pulled up right next to me just like this guy did today, but out of nowhere, like for no reason, and was just screaming at me, told me she had already called the cops and that she gave them my license plate and stuff. And I'm like, okay, is everything alright? Is something wrong? He said, you know that fucking bike's not road legal. You shouldn't be on the fucking road. You're gonna get someone killed. And it's like, not road legal? How do you think I got this fucking license plate, you stupid bitch? Like, come on. Fuck, the day I bought this fucking thing, I was coming home from Charlotte, stopped at some little gas station out in the country, and I'm getting my balls busted from the old lady working there saying, oh, I didn't know they made them their mini bikes road legal. Like, come on, you know it's not a fucking mini bike, you stupid bitch. It's like, ugh. Like, I've never, like, had an issue with city folk giving me hell about my bike. Now, I'll tell you this, you know, city folk here in Raleigh and Durham don't give a flying fuck. Like, they're fucking animals. Like, it's definitely more dangerous to ride in the Raleigh-Durham area, but at least they're not completely prejudiced against motorcyclists, at least in my experience. They just don't give a fuck that you're even on the road. They'll cut you off and try to push you out of your lane and shit, but they've got nothing against you because you're on a motorcycle. Except for maybe this douchebag like half an hour ago who was mad at me for speeding away from a dog that was chasing me. You know what, I gotta be honest, dude. If that was like a real dog, like if that was like some kind of lab or something, yeah, I probably wouldn't have like sped away in the traffic, to be honest, because I care about dogs like that. But because, yeah, you know what, yeah, there you go. Maybe I am an asshole. I don't respect corgis and pugs and shit. They're not real dogs in my opinion. But it still wasn't technically wrong what I did. You know, put it this way. No, you know what? Put it this way. I'd be willing to get bit in the ankle by a dog I respect. Like a lab. Or even a German Shepherd or something. But I'm not willing to get bit in the leg by some little fucking Shih Tzu, corgi, pug piece of shit. I don't know how much of an asshole that makes me sound like, but it's what I fucking feel. Oh, I got passed by a Miata. Whatever, fuck it. Oh, he's got a fucking roll cage in there? What? No way. Hold on. There's no way. Oh, he's gonna pass two people. Fuck. Oh, man. Ooh, he's burning oil. Holy fuck. Okay. Oh. Holy fuck. I got not only passed by a Miata, I got gassed by a fucking Miata. Jesus Christ. And now I got a fucking Chevy Cruze, easily one of the most despicable cars in existence, right on my ass. Another motorcyclist, I'll give him the pistol shot. Fuck. Well, that was one of those Harley riders that wears the Harley jacket and the Harley pants and the Harley boots. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Just making an observation. You know, I'm thinking about that Miata. I don't think he had a roll cage. I think it was just duct tape. Just conveniently placed on his soft top to look like a roll cage. Alright, am I gonna have to put my foot down? No, perfect. I always kind of feel like a badass when that happens. Like when you almost come to a complete stop, but you didn't quite, and you didn't have to put your feet down. Because from, you know, the person across from you, like their perspective, it probably looks like you're just, you know, have perfect like monk level balance. They're probably thinking to themselves, oh, dude's fucking badass. He's probably been riding motorcycles for decades. He can just fucking hold it there without putting his fucking feet down. Actually, chances are they probably don't even see me. Kind of sucks that my first vlog, I hate saying that, vlog. Fucking, I gotta think of a better word for it. But yeah, my first, I don't know, motorcycle diary. Nah, that sounds even worse. My first, I don't fucking care, something, whatever the fuck this is. It sucks it's so negative, and all I did was bitch about people. I was thinking about calling like a DR vlog, like doctor vlog, but not because I'm a doctor or anything, but because like DR, because I ride a DR650, you know. But I just don't like the word vlog. Maybe I'll just pronounce it out, like just call it a video log. Just keep it proper. Yeah, cause shorten it to vlog, yeah, that's too fucking cute for me. That's pretty wild. I'm like, there's a Tesla right to my left. You'll probably see him pull up here in a second. But there he is. But I don't know, it's fucking crazy to me that like it's 2019 and there's electric vehicles on the road, fully electric vehicles. And here I am. I bought this bike brand new back in October, and it's carbureted. It is the first carbureted vehicle I've ever fucking owned. It's just wild that there are, you know, fully electric options out there, but you can still buy a carbureted internal combustion engine at the same time. I don't know, I guess we're just in that weird transitionary period, probably similar to like how people felt when the automobile first came out, and you know, there were still, you know, there were horses and cars on the road at the same time, although probably not quite as extreme of a dichotomy, I suppose. Man, I've never rode an electric bike, but I don't know how they can compete with like the sound and the feel of an internal combustion engine. I just don't, I can't, like, how do you, like, there's no replacement for that, is there?